What? Well, multi-platform global operation.
You got all girls too, right?
No, I got 9 kids.
You got 9 kids.
Two boys.
2 boys. Okay.
7.
No wonder you drive a truck.
Yeah. Well, they know when I come home, right?
And now he's gonna back all the way up and then he's gonna pull down the driveway. And then he's gonna back up to this bark pile right here. We're gonna use it for a dock to I'm gonna build a ramp up to him. And we're gonna get it unloaded. Oh yeah, he's gonna be fine. Alright, now I'm gonna ramp this up to his trailer. Fix it up.
This is not what it looks like.
Now that's something worth chasing.
I just got me that little tripod. It's working out pretty good. It's the
Oh, yeah.
first time I'm using it.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Most time I just set that video going drop, and then I come back and the whole thing fell over.
Over, yeah. Oh, yeah. Quite a few times.
When you got this clamping on, oh, you got one of them clamp things. It might be just if you one of them toe things there too.
Okay. Yeah. It's not supposed to weigh about 4,700 pounds.
Want this up there so you don't lose it.
Oh, yeah, them things are handy right there.
You still go quite a bit. You want to latch it or just leave it open?
Yeah, we'll latch it, yes, sir.
Be extra safe.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it'll hold it there. So I'm assuming they've got the part right there. pretty dang good. I'm telling you. Oh, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Just right. I get my blower now because I know he's gonna have some stuff on the back of his trailer, and I'll blow it off right there. Blow that stuff off. So this is.
Maybe this block there to put on there, but it wouldn't stay.
They're
so
moving around. Oh yeah. How'd they load it? Did they have a dock?
Forklift.
Forklift? Just stuck it in there and picked it up and set it on there?
Had a little Genie 4-wheel drive shooting boom forklift. I call them telehandler.
Yeah, like a lull or something like that.
A Genie.
Genie, and just picked it up and set it on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Anybody needs one like that, they got a couple 20 of them around sitting around there.
Huh.
If somebody wants one, bigger ones than those.
Oh yeah. So they had several of them up there at that place.
They had them inside the building, outside the building.
You have any trouble finding or anything up
Oh,
there?
actually, I got up the day before and I spent the night at a little Marathon gas station.
Yeah.
And then there was like a hospital. And right on the other side of the hospital, I mean, just within half a mile where I was sitting at, I didn't realize it was that close.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man. So you gonna haul anything for Wes this year? Or have you?
If he wants me to, I will, but he's acting like they're not coming up on the straw baling prices, so he didn't know for sure. So
May not haul anything. So have you hauled anything for any other YouTubers besides me and Wes or anything, or have you?
I've hauled some stuff for some YouTube friends. There's a guy up in Ohio bought an old Marmon truck out in Idaho.
Yeah.
And I loaded it and brought it back to Ohio for him.
Yep.
And there was a farmer in New York I hauled a chisel plow for one time. He got in contact with me with my email on my YouTube channel.
So y'all, a lot of y'all probably seen Steve here hauling Wes's stuff down to North Carolina to bale the wheat straw and everything. But ISX Cummins 565 on YouTube, right?
Years ago, I had old W900 with ISX Cummins. It had 565 horsepower. That's when I started my email, and it's been like that ever since. I drove Detroits, I drove Caterpillars, and everything since then.
So the way this worked is I knew he hauled stuff, so I guess back the 1st of February, I sent you a message and I said, hey, this is what I got going on, got a lift coming, and just asked him if he'd be interested in hauling. I told him he was going to be coming into northern Ohio, and he said yeah. So man, I mean, they told me 30 to 90 days is what they told me, and about 2 weeks in, he contacted me and said, hey, we got a lift in now. And I was like, okay, all right. So then we got
The Walker B23 mower sits really close to the ground, lowering its center of gravity and focusing.
We got it lined up, and then you heading up there. And man, I had a time on my end with the insurance. I ended up having to change insurance companies. Yeah, the insurance that I had would not cover lifts. So we had to scramble real quick. So the other morning when I texted you, I had went ahead and had them just wire my money through. Just go ahead and wire it through. Like I told you, I said, y'all just wire it through. So in the meantime of that doing that, then they got the other insurance came through on it in the meantime. And so there was some jockeying around there for a little bit. Well, we got it here.
I figured that was going on. I waited a little bit. I thought I'll give them time to get it straightened out.
So
it all worked out.
So you're located at Paris, Tennessee, which is about 200 and something miles from here, something like that.
Something like that. It took me 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's not bad. You couldn't they bring you down 45 then?
Yeah, came down 45 out of Tupelo, and then I cut over. That's another 45, I guess.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep, there's two. Once you get down to Aberdeen, or no, just out of Tupelo there, in the 45 split, you got 45 alternate, and then you got the other 45
Yeah.
that runs you into Columbus
And
there.
if you don't know what's going on, it'll kind of confuse you. But
Yeah.
I've been down through here many times. I knew the 245s.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool.
We got
man.
we got 3 of them running through Tennessee. We got a 45W and we got a 45E. Actually, 2 of them, I guess it is, coming out of Union City, Tennessee. So, and people get confused with those,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they get on the wrong 45. They'll both wind up in Jackson, Tennessee, but it's be further down, and the one be further up.
So how far are you from Jackson then? There, that's not
About
very-
an hour.
About an hour.
Yeah.
I've been to Jackson several times, Tennessee up there.
You ever go up through there, stop at Exit 87 at that barbecue place. That guy, he makes some good barbecue right there, Exit 87 barbecue.
So, you got anything to pick up around here anywhere?
No, I didn't even really look yet. I got so much stuff going on. I got a couple trucks that need to go to Port of Baltimore. They need to get on the boat. And the 15th is the cutoff, so I need to start getting them up there.
Okay, I got you.
So by the time I hang around down here too long and mess and try to find a load going up there, half of my week's gonna be gone.
Right. So
And
you need to get on.
I need to get to Baltimore, and they got that rally going on right now up there too. So I might get behind slow traffic every now and then.
Well, I imagine I'll probably have some more stuff to be hauled in the near
be glad to
future,
haul for
and everything. So, very cool. Glad it worked out and everything. Because I mean, it was so. Do you go up in Canada or anything? Do you?
I do. I
you do
actually
cross-
got my old trailer. This is my new trailer. My old trailer's loaded with combine heads. And
I got you.
It's got to go to Saskatchewan.
Because I got something that potentially I may end up having to get. That's just right across the border, up above, like where New York is, up that way on that
you're
side
talking
of
about way east Canada, yeah.
That's right. But
Yeah, I've been up there several times, but most of mine been west. Of course, when I go to Alaska, I'll run through quite a few of those provinces up through there.
'cause you just spent a good bit of time in Alaska back during the winter this winter, didn't you?
Yeah, in December.
Yeah, you were up there just about the whole month.
Yeah, it took me in, come down through, to hit California and come in.
So if you need something hauled, you can email me and I'll hook you up with Steve here.
He's
And-
got my cell phone.
Yeah,
number
I'll hook you up with him and
Either that or Wes paying him. Wes got my
Wes,
cell phone.
yeah, one lonely farmer.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Wes. He hauled the last 3 years you've hauled Wes's stuff from New Jersey down to
And
North
then
Carolina.
took it back up again.
Took it back because you would come down, unload it, and then load up a load of hay
Draw,
and go back to the mushroom barn with
That
it.
was good coming in the spring, in the summertime.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
going back, I couldn't find the backhaul as good like I did the straw.
That worked out perfect.
It
didn't
worked out good, man. I loaded myself, and that's something that growing up as a farmer boy was driving equipment,
Yeah.
and the loader was sitting there. You was just help yourself, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I loaded like 32 or 34 bales on, and that
Take
usually
off.
go.
And you got a farm up there at your place too, don't
Yeah, I
you?
got
Don't you?
285 acres.
285
Do
acres.
about 110 tillable rotation in corn, soybeans, and wheat.
So what do you just work that when you get home and you just
do.
make time to work it then?
I
and-
do, and then I got my neighbor across the ditch, and he's got the sprayer, he's got the combine, and so I have him come over and help me out. Because
So-
what takes me about 2 days to do for myself with my small equipment,
Yeah.
he can do in 2 hours.
All right. So you got all girls too, right?
No, I got 9 kids.
You got 9 kids. I
two
spent
boys,
2
and
boys. Okay.
7 girls.
And 7 girls, because I always saw them girls in your
Yeah.
pictures all the time. And stuff.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, gosh, dog, it 9 of
And
them.
my oldest one is married now. She's been married for about 2 years, and I got one grandbaby.
You got one grandbaby,
Yeah,
that's
man,
right.
She's a baby doll. She's about two years old now.
So what are the ages then? What do they start?
They're about every 2 years.
About every 2 years.
Yeah.
And how old's the oldest then?
The oldest, she's 22.
22.
Yeah,
Wow.
my young in Denver, he's 5.
No wonder you drive a truck.
Yeah. Well, they know when I come home, right?
That's right. That's right, man.
Yeah,
Well, I wanted to get you on video too, man, because this
Yeah,
is
man,
just
I
kind of a cool,
appreciate
just
it.
kind of a cool deal.
It is.
And you can find him on YouTube, ISX Cummins 565.
I've been on there about 4 years, but I've never been real popular. I got
Yeah.
about 5,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah. Well, I tell you, this day and time, the way it is right now, if you can just get to 1,000, you've done something really good.
I know.
Because
I was like that when before I started working for Wes, One Lonely Farmer.
Yeah.
I was like 450.
Yeah.
And then when he put that his email out in one of his videos that he was looking for somebody to carry him down.
Yeah.
I was on that email so quick, man. I shot him my email, and it's like 2 hours later he calls me up, and we finally got hooked up. I started hauling, and that 450 subscribers just went, I mean, just
shot.
Just went up to 1,500, 2,000.
I bet you'll pick up a few from my, because I did a live feed the other night, and I said I had a YouTube and truck driving friend that was hauling something down for, and somebody knew exactly when I said that. They called you out and everything. They knew exactly who I was talking about.
So, that's pretty cool, man.
Oh yeah. But man, I'll tell you too, if you're ever down here and you need a place to spend a night, you're welcome to come in here and in the middle of the night, whatever you need to do, and just park.
An issue out there.
Just park right here and everything. And then if you're kind of down in this area down here and you need somewhere to go, hit me up, because I've got friends all over that's got places you can park too.
Nice.
Things like that. But yeah, so yeah, it worked. But good stuff. So,
I still got my thing back there, right? I don't know if he even got us on, but he might have. I'm still kind of new to this little stuff like this. No, it's pointed that way.
Oh yeah. That's one of my favorite things that I get to do right there, is meeting people and the relationships that I've made through my YouTube journey and the connections and just everything that goes along with that. I had been waiting on the opportunity to get Steve to haul me something, and lo and behold, bam, there it was. He has another trailer that has ramps on it, and he told me, he said, we're going to have to figure something out to get this thing unloaded. And because he said, I'm pulling my new trailer and I don't have any ramps on it. And I said, we can make it happen. And there's a machine shop up the road here from me that has forklifts and cranes and everything. And I thought, we'll just run up there and get it unloaded with a forklift, because the lift is set up to where you can fork it. It's got fork pockets on it. And then I got to thinking, I had a funeral that I had to attend this same afternoon. So I really didn't have time to go to the machine shop, do all that stuff. I got to thinking, I said, I'll just take those wood chips and pile them up, pack them in real good, and we'll unload it that way. And that worked like a charm. I mean, you can see it when the axles come off the back of the trailer, it didn't even sink at all or anything, and it just eased right off. But big shout out to Steve and his family. And they're going to be ecstatic. His wife and all of them, they'll watch this video. His wife's name's Edith. And so that'll be cool. They'll get to see this and see what he does out on the road there while he's out and about meeting other people. But again, if you need something hauled, you can contact me through my email and I'll hook you up with him. But he runs all over the place. So the lift, I played with it a little bit. It's a Howlett. I believe it's actually pronounced Howlett, I believe. And where he picked it up from was actually the factory where they built them at. I didn't realize that's where it was going to be coming from. I bought the lift out of Georgia through Aerial Titans over there at Cartersville. It's where the lift actually come from. They were very, very easy to work with. I actually drove over there one day when I was going over there to pick my kayak up. Drove over there, talked to them. Everything was smooth sailing on that. The insurance on the thing was a little bit tricky. Like I said in the video, I ended up having to change insurance companies because the one that I was with, that I've got all my commercial stuff with, they don't cover lifts and all. So we swapped that around, got everything changed over to a different company that does cover that stuff like that. Got that situated. And so I played with it a little bit. It's a lot different. It's like comparing it to the JLG, nothing wrong with a JLG. This thing is just like in a different atmosphere compared to the JLG lifts. I've worked some trees out of a lift identical to this, but the numbers on it's a 5533
So it's got a 55-foot bottom of the basket that it'll reach up to. So you got a working height of about 61 foot.